himself a hard worker who wants to work for the people of Georgia's 18th district. John F. Kennedy may share a name with a well-known Democrat, but he's as conservative as they come. Here's part one of my interview with the Senate candidate.
And you don't have any political experience, so, whether it's professional or voluntary speaking, what do you feel makes you qualified to fulfill this role?
Well, this is my first time running for office. I've worked on other campaigns before, but this is my first time. And I think what I bring to the table is the experience of having not only worked on campaigns, but more importantly, the political stuff aside, is someone that's going to be a hard worker that brings integrity to the process and someone that's going to be effective for the people of the 18th District. As you and I were talking earlier, I'm an attorney with James Bates here in Macon, and there's a certain skill set that comes from practicing law, quite frankly, that will help me be effective in writing the laws and helping pass laws and helping think about the unintended consequences of statutes that are written in the Capitol. Just because every time we have some issue or need to be addressed doesn't mean that we need to pass a law. But when we do, we need to make sure we have people that have the tools and also the tools to write those laws effectively. But also we need to make sure that we have people of integrity that are in those positions that we can trust their judgment to make good, honest decisions about issues that affect us, our families, and the future of this community, and quite frankly, the whole state.
At the end of the day, despite state law, you're going to be impacting them locally. So you cover Upson, you cover Monroe, Peach, Crawford, parts of Houston, parts of Bibb. Very diverse district.
Yes.
I'm sure there's one need that pops into your mind. What is it, and how would you address it if elected?
The one need, I think the overriding concern, I've been traveling throughout this district, and you're right, there's 6 counties, and it is very diverse. We've got the city of Macon, and this type of population. We've got certainly rural areas in some of the other counties. The one need that comes to mind after talking to folks, because it comes up repeatedly, is the need for jobs. We need a good, stable economy. We need not only to protect and be thankful for the jobs that we have in the industry that we have, we need to make sure we've got a pro-business environment coming out of the state capitol so that we can attract new, more, and better jobs to the 18th district. We've come out of a pretty serious, very serious economic situation and crisis for the last 6 years, and we've made the turn, and things are on a better track. And it's no happenstance or by luck that Georgia is the #1 state in the union to do business. That was the hard work and forethought and the very thoughtful approach that our governor and our legislature took to get us there. But we've got to maintain that, and we've got to make sure that people remember that we've got areas in the 18th district that folks are still having difficulty with employment, and so that is going to be one of my main concerns.
Coming up tonight on the 41 NBC News at 11, part 2 of my interview with Kennedy. He talks about growing up in a farming community and why eliminating regulations on agribusiness will be a priority if he's elected. We'll be right back.